producer ends up meeting Seth Rogen and his buddies at the same dance club, and too many drinks later, they end up in the bedroom, and she ends up pregnant. Now after that, it's more of the trying to figure out where do we go from here. It's a comedy, it's realism, it's kind of neat um, to play off the idea because really nobody had truly ever done a more comedy version of that kind of thing. It's usually the seriousness of what happens, which, I guess I'm the kind of guy who looks glass half full, I look at the comedic side of the whole idea. You know, it's too late now. Where do we go from here? What they do is the female still living with her sister, who is married to Paul Rudd. If you, I don't do too many spoilers, but this movie's been out for quite a while, and any Seth Rogen fans seen it. It basically, it's the whole idea that they try to make the relationship work out, and then there was a wild weekend with Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen go to Vegas to do some shrooms, and they have a falling out from there where, there's a lot of realistic points in it. I like the point where they came and they tried to make it work for the sake, since they didn't really know each other, so they didn't have a prior history or a bad relationship before she got pregnant. So it was basically the idea of, let's see if we can make this work, not just for the sake of the child, and have that sense of family, which isn't really played out in the real world too much today anymore. I liked it. I liked the whole idea of it. They try to make it work, and it's that whole idea of her being out of his league originally. She's the really pretty girl that everybody wants, to be with or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But she's really nice too, and Shirley just tries to make it work, and they really get to know each other till that Vegas part after a fight they have, where Paul Rudd's character Scott playing fantasy baseball, and his wife is mad because she wanted to do things with him and wanted to be around him, and he's off doing things by himself. She thinks he's cheating, and it ends up being a fight between Seth Rogen and the girl, and they break up for a while until she really needs him because the rest of the family's gone. She really needs him when she is going into labor. So, but yeah, and that part's funny. I don't want to ruin it all for you. I would if I wouldn't recommend the movie. I mean, on my channel, I'm very open-minded about my movies. You'll see, oh, this is terrible. And a lot of people, I don't know what it is on Rotten Tomatoes, but a lot of people thought this was a bad movie. Um, it's it's not, it's not a movie that made a lot of money, but it's not going to win an Academy Award or nothing, but it's really funny. It has real funny parts and serious parts, kind of that whole mix you want to have. The ending, I think, is pretty solid for that kind of movie, where they could have really gone off. And I mean, there's cheesy humor with Rogan and his friends, and his job at first is really cheesy, but he ends up getting his life straight, and I really do recommend it. I'm going to do a scale of 1 to 10. I would give this one probably 6.5 to 7. It's definitely worth purchasing for that day you're sad, or that day you're just in the blues and you need a good laugh. I would purchase it for that factor alone. It will give you that great laugh you need to have. There are a lot of funny parts. I would probably rank it more towards the 6.5 just because it's not that movie, even in a good mood, I'm gonna just throw it in just to see it, just to see Seth Rogen because we all know his comedy style. Um, but it is that movie when you're down in the dumps that you can go watch and it'll be funny and you'll get a lot of laughter out of it. But I wouldn't rate it where you know I give 7 or 8. It'd be that movie that you're gonna watch over and over and you're gonna see this movie 20, 30 times. It's gonna be that movie you're gonna see it 5, 6 times. I definitely, if you find it in the $5 bin, I would pick it up. Um, I'm a big fan of those kind of movies. Sci-fi, comedy, horror, you name it, I like it. Gonna watch another movie tonight. Not sure what it is, but I will, and we'll do another review tomorrow. Um, but just stay tuned. Like I said, I'm gonna do things like this on this channel to the point in time I get the equipment I need to start doing daily vlogs and stuff around the house with the kids and stuff. Um, but then again, thank you. You little kaijus, tune in for another one tomorrow. Thank you.